2 people are now accused of starting that fatal fire that roared through a Cicero apartment building on Valentine's Day. Lawrence Myers and Marion Comier are charged with murder and arson. 7 people died in that fire, including 4 children.
Now, Myers is the person who owned the apartment building. Comier worked for him as a maintenance man. Prosecutors are accusing the pair of plotting to torch that building for the insurance money. ABC 7's Evelyn Holmes joins us with more about this fatal fire in Cicero. Evelyn.
And Lyndon Allen, I think everyone just can't really believe it. They say this is greed and obviously an insult to anybody who values life. They say many of the town in Cicero are shocked this afternoon after learning the fatal fire that claimed so many young lives was allegedly the result of a plot to get insurance money. Those who lost relatives in that apartment building fire were stunned to hear that the landlord, along with the man that collected their rent every month, are accused of starting this February blaze that killed 7 people, including a 3-day-old baby.
It hurts so much. It just hurts so much inside.
Elijah Grays clutches a Bible as he leaves today's court appearance for the Cicero landlord and the maintenance man he allegedly hired to set a fire for $250,000 of insurance money. The Valentine's Day blaze killed 7 people, 6 members of the Grays and Gist family, including a 3-day-old baby.
I couldn't believe it. When they said it was the maintenance man and the landlord, I couldn't believe that they could do something like that.
A judge denied bail for 60-year-old Lawrence Myers and 47-year-old Marion Andre Comier after the 2 were charged with 7 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of aggravated arson for the fatal February 14th fire.
As a mother, it's just heart-wrenching to know that someone lost their 3-day-old baby, her life as well as her baby's, for the greed of someone who's looking to cash in on an insurance policy.
In court, prosecutors say Myers was in financial trouble, unable to pay the mortgage on an apartment building in Wisconsin he owned and could not sell. They add, days after the fire, 3 witnesses came forward telling Cicero police they had heard the men talking about burning down the building. A witness agreed to wear a wire and then secretly taped 5 days of conversations of the accused implicating themselves. Prosecutors say in those conversations, Comier discusses with Myers how he used a mixture of gasoline and oil to start the fire and disguise the smell, saying, "I dumped it and threw the match and walked out, and that was it." The fire started in the rear of an empty first-floor unit of the building, then raced up a back staircase, trapping the occupants in a second-floor attic. The men were arrested Wednesday night, and when Myers was taken to the VA hospital for medical treatment,
He told the Cicero detective at that time that he told Andre to set the house on fire when the children were at school and the women at work.
20-year-old Byron Reed, his 19-year-old girlfriend Sally Gist, their sons 3-year-old Ray Sean Reed and 3-day-old Brian Reed all died in the fire. Gist's brother and sister, 16-year-old twins Elijah Gist and Alicia Gist, and family friend 18-year-old Tiara Davidson all perished as well.
I'm glad that they arrested them and that it's moving forward. But we'll never really find peace, I don't think.
Just after the blaze, a Cicero spokesperson did say that the 48th Court property that had a number of complaints and reports of overcrowding, poor sanitation, and improper upkeep of the property spanning several years. Now, town's officials said they had no evidence before the fire that too many occupants were living there. Because it's believed that some 20 people lived in 3 units, the issue of overcrowding in Cicero is now being debated again. And Cicero police are saying this afternoon and said at this press conference after this hearing that they are still investigating, and if there are charges to come from that, they'll add those on too.
All right, Evelyn, thanks so much.